Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Solarties, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to instantly edit 10 times faster in Fortnite. Don't worry, this video will help you if you're on console or PC and controller as well as keyboard and mouse. If any tip ends up helping you guys in this video, please be sure to use my supporter creator code GAZR in the Fortnite item shop. It'll help me out more than you can imagine. Alright, your in-game settings are pretty straightforward, but the one thing I do want to talk about is your FPS cap and your resolution. I recommend playing on stretched res if you want to lower your delay and get more FPS. If you are on a trash PC like I am, so I have mine set to 1720 by 1080 to get the least amount of delay and the most FPS possible with only losing a little bit of quality. The next thing we'll talk about is your frame cap. If you have a 240Hz monitor, just cap it at 240, but if you have a 140Hz and 160Hz monitor, I would recommend you capping it at 1 above to get the least amount of delay, and it also reduces screen tearing. In this tab, there's not much to talk about, but you want to make sure your server is set to your actual server and not auto. Scroll down, go to the building tab, make sure all 3 of these are turned on, and if you're on controller, set auto confirm edits to both. This will automatically reset for you instead of having you press 3 different buttons. If you're on keyboard, set that to edit, just because to reset you have scroll wheel, so you don't need to worry about it automatically resetting for you. Then scroll down to replay mode, turn these all off. This lowers your FPS and boosts your delay by a shit ton. You don't need these on by any means. Your HUD is completely personal preference, but I like having my damage numbers scaled all the way up to max so I can have the biggest numbers for when I hit clips. You want to have your HUD scale lowered to the point where you can still see everything but it's not cluttering your screen, and that's pretty much it. You can copy these settings right here if you want to, pause the video if you need to. Next, we're on to the sensitivity. I honestly think I have the most optimal sensitivity that anybody can get used to no matter what you play on or how long you've been playing Fortnite. 8.8 on 800 DPI with 60% targeting and scoped. This is actually the sweet spot. I found this years ago and I kept trying to change it, but I always ended up reverting back to 8.8. If this is too fast for you, just lower it by 0.5 and keep playing until you get used to a perfect sense, or up it by 0.5. Next, I want to talk about the keyboard movement. If you are on keyboard, this is a must. You have to have double movement. This is the wave. This is the best double movement by far. I've discovered this on my own by trial and error. Copy these settings, Freebuild, and tell me how you like it. I promise you it'll make a huge difference in your gameplay. For the binds, pretty much you just want to try to find some optimal key binds. I'll leave a video down below to help you find some if you don't already know what those are, but I'm just going to go over the important binds. So if you play in game, I recommend using scroll wheel up to pick the gun up first from a chest or off the floor if you're landing on somebody. Then you want to scroll down to builds. I highly recommend you having your builds on your mouse. Always have a mouse with 2 side buttons minimum. That is the bare minimum. You need those. So for scroll reset, if you guys don't already know how to do that, you want to go to building edit, set the secondary bind to scroll wheel down, then go to reset building edit and also have that to scroll wheel down to have scroll wheel reset. Alright, for all my controller players, see this right here, switch mode / edit, just turn it on. Thank me later. Next, I want to talk about claw or paddles. If you don't play claw or use paddles, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Just make the switch. I promise you it will make a huge difference. Before I played claw, I was terrible. I don't even play controller anymore, and I'm still better than half the people that play this game. Switch to claw. These are my binds right here. If you don't want these, I'm gonna link a video in the description to help you guys find some great claw binds or optimal non-claw binds, but I highly recommend you getting paddles or switching to claw. This is how I free build. As you can see, I'm fast, I have good crosshair placement, and I have my timing and placement down pat. If you want to free build like me this clip, just do these drills every day as a warm-up for around 15 minutes. That will get your gameplay to look like mine. This is what terrible crosshair placement looks like. As you can see, this person is over dragging and they're taking a longer route that it takes to do an edit that's not needed in any way, shape, or form. It's just causing you to be slower and sluggish. This is what good crosshair placement looks like. As you can see, they're taking the shortest route to get the edit complete, and it takes way less time as if you were to over drag like how it was in the bad crosshair placement example. The next thing I want to talk about is repetition. If you're new to the game and you want to learn how to do a triple edit, for example, just keep trying to do triple edits until you get to max height. Just keep going over and over and over again. The repetition is going to help you with your crosshair placement as well as your timing, and this is going to be an overall benefit for you. So just keep practicing doing the same thing over and over again until you get it down packed. Alright, this last drill is what I do every day when I'm warming up to get my timing and speed warmed up and get it as fast as possible. This also increases your double edit speed time as well as your overall edit and placement speed. As you can see, I'm just editing and resetting as fast as I can. This is good because you want to try to edit to the point where you don't see the blue square that you're trying to edit when you go into edit mode. That's how you know you're getting faster and faster. At this point, when I edit, I barely see the blue squares that I'm trying to edit when I'm going for a free build. While practicing these drills, you want to try to stay away from maps that have a ton of delay. As you can see, I'm in my own creative map right now, and I'm getting under 10 ping and 240 FPS flat. I live in Florida, so if you go to my settings right here, you can see that I get over 40 ping on average. But if you go on your own creative map and your own creative server, you will get under 20 ping depending on where you live. Thank you for watching the video, and if any of these tips did end up helping you, please consider dropping a like and subscribing, as well as using my support or creator code GAZR in the Fortnite item shop. All purchases with my code are highly appreciated, and I will be following back people who use my code.